Dragons, my name is Madeline, and welcome to KFTV Dragon News.
Hi, my name is Annika, and this is the 7th episode of KFTV Dragon News for this year.
In the news this week, we have citizenship and attendance, a special segment on creatures of the blue sea, and what student leadership has been up to.
For the weeks of January 17th through 31st, we'd like to say happy birthday to the following dragons.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, everyone! Next up, we have our one heck of a principal.
So, boys and girls, you remember from our two classes, we choose one primary and one intermediate class that has outstanding attendance. First up, from primary, that means the little kids, wait for it, Miss Hoxson's class with 100% perfect attendance. Way to go, Miss Hoxson's class. Terrific Tiggers. And from our intermediate class, grades 4 through 6, wait for it, that's right, Mr. Nixon's class with 99.18%. Way to go, Mr. Nixon's class. Log in on time, everybody. Every day, 8 a.m. sharp. Cameras on for learning, and keep up the good work. Thank you, everybody. We will U.S. mail these students in these two classes a prize pack of stickers directly to your home. So congratulations, everybody. Keep up the good work and keep up that great attendance. Thank you.
Great job, dragons!
Now, stay tuned for our commercial break. Next up, we have Grace Murphy showing us how to make sponge word art. Let's see it!
Hi, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make a paint craft with any kind of design you want in the middle. All you will be needing for this is a regular piece of paper, something to go under so you don't ruin anything. I'm just using paper towels. You'll need some duct tape. Well, really any kind of tape. I prefer a stronger type of tape like duct tape. And then you need some sort of paint to decorate your background with. I'm just using some glitter glue and regular paints for that. Alright, so now that we have the duct tape wrote out or designed or whatever you did with yours, you just paint the background in whatever way that you want and let it dry. I just put on the easy to dry, very fast to dry paint first. So now that we have that paint on, we are going to take off the duct tape. Now that you've taken off the tape, your thing should look close to this. Now I'm going to add on my paint that takes longer to dry. Alright, so now that you've finished the hard paint, this should be the end of it. So I hope you enjoyed making your little name tag. Make sure to stay tuned on KFTV's how-to videos. And now you have your own name tag. Hang it on your wall, put it in front of your window, put it on a cork board, do whatever you want with it. All right, This is Grace Murphy from KFTV Dragon News, signing off. See you next time.
That was really cool, Grace.
Now it's time for our weatherman to take over. What's the weather look like for next week, George?
Hello, Dreadins! My name is George, and today we are discovering the weather of January 29th through February 5th. Throughout this period of time, it will be very rainy, with even a chance of winds going 17 miles per hour. That is really crazy. Make sure to wear a jacket. But on February 5th, it will be sunny! So on that day, wear t-shirts if you want. Bye, Dragons!
Now it's time for our estimistry. Pause between each clue to adjust your estimate.
Hi everyone, welcome to an estimistry. I'm Mackenzie, and your job is to make an estimate on the number of cotton balls in the snowball.
You may want to pause the video after each clue to give you time to think. The answer is less than 100.
The answer is even.
Clue number 3. The number is greater than 60.
Here's the final clue. The answer is a multiple of 7.
If your estimate is 70, you are correct. We hope you enjoyed our estimistry.
I was so close to getting the right answer.
See if you can try and guess who our mystery guest is. Stop the video and make your guess before continuing.
Hi, Dragons. I'm Monica, and I'm here with the amazing Mrs. Dawn, who is also my mom. And I'm going to be asking her some questions. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. What college did you go to?
I went to Humboldt State.
Oh, that sounds fun. What was your favorite family vacation?
My favorite family vacation was a couple years ago. We actually just went to a family member's house in the mountains, but it was just a lot of fun. We got to drive tractors. We got to swim. It was just a great time just to be together and have a lot of fun. I'd have to say that was my favorite.
Yeah, that one was really fun. What motivates you to work hard?
There's a lot of things that motivate me to work hard. My family really motivates me. I want to do well and set a good example, and make sure that we are providing them with what they need to be provided for. And definitely my students, they make me want to work a lot harder, and they really keep me on my toes.
Would you rather never speak again, or say everything on your mind?
Oh, never speak again.
Okay. Me too. What is the best advice you've been given about teaching?
Oh my gosh, the best advice I've ever been given about teaching. I would say to just take a deep breath and that you're just doing the best you can. And yeah, that would be it.
Yeah. Would you rather stay outside your whole life or stay inside for your whole life?
Oh, definitely outside. I mean, you can be nice and cozy inside, but God, there's just something about warm sunshine on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you like teaching so much?
You know, I really like teaching for a lot of different reasons. I would have to say relationships with students and families. Probably, I would say first and foremost, I really love getting to see kids grow and just become these great little people. So yeah, that's.
Yeah. So I would like to say thank you. And is there anything you would like to say to the Fikert community?
Go Dragons!
Okay, well, that's it. This is Annika Dawn with KFTV Dragon News signing off.
We all know the pandemic is still in action, but what about student leadership? This year's newcomer lunch was a lot different than last year because of distance learning. How did student leadership meet the challenge?
So one thing that student leadership did is, first of all, they all wrote letters to the new students, and we actually mailed them home. And along with that, we mailed the invitation for our new student lunch. And another area where student leadership really worked hard is they practiced some games and activities that we could do with the new students when they did come and join our lunch. And unfortunately, we didn't have as big of a turnout as we would have liked, because we had, I think a lot of kids just didn't get the invitations or didn't know how to log on. But anyway, student leadership was still enthused to keep working this year to try to include all of our new Fikert Dragons.
What was your favorite part about playing games with student leadership?
What I liked about the student leadership was that the games were really fun. I liked playing them. Some of them were new, and some of them I already knew. And it was really fun to play, and I wish we could have played more.
Did you have a good time doing the games with student leadership?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
What was your favorite game and why?
Yeah, I kind of like the game where you put a whiteboard on your head and tried to draw an object. And then why? I like the game because it was really funny to see what it turned out to be like.
What did teachers think of it?
Thank you to student leadership for coming into my class and leading games with my fourth graders. You were organized, enthusiastic, and great role models of responsible behavior. Can't wait to have you back.
Great job, student leadership.
Next up, we have some cool facts about animals.
something new.
Now, last but not least, we have a book review.
Hello, my name is Alberto Sanchez, and today we're adding a new segment to the news where we review video games, movies, TV shows, and books. But for the first episode, we are going to review the book Holes. I'd honestly give the book Holes an 8 out of 10. It's a really good book. You have to have lots of patience and humor to read it. Also, they made a movie about the book Holes. I'd say you should watch the movie first and then the book, because then once you read the book, you see lots of more details and facts about the characters that you couldn't see in the movie. Also, if you read the book first, you'd see lots of facts that they missed out in the movie and mistakes. And the movie, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. It's alright. But the most thing I love about this book is the humor and the character story. Like, you get to learn a lot about the characters, like their backstories. And also, my favorite character from this book is Zero. That is book review with Alberto, signing off.
Well, that wraps up the news for today. And let's remember, dragons are kind, safe, and responsible.
This is KFTV Dragon News
signing off.